Okay, just read a book, Bruce Lee Beyond the Limits by Bruce Thomas. So I'm a big Bruce Lee fan. I think he did a lot more than just make martial arts movies. He was a philosopher. And this book, although this is not by Bruce Lee, and it's not a biography of Bruce Lee, it's by somebody who's obviously a big fan of Bruce Lee, but he's somebody who's tried to use his ideas and give you some idea of the philosophical underpinnings of some of the things that he did. And it's Bruce Lee has been kind of reinvented as a kind of new self-help guru, new age kind of self-help guru. And in that sense, there's a lot of stuff in it that is based on kind of the philosophies that he grew up with. So it's like Chinese Taoism. So this idea about the flow and harmony and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of that in it, but there's also, you know, a lot about, you know, epigenetics and genes. And there is something about, you know, these days, you know, genes are being turned on and off. So it's not just about what you're born with, but what your ideas and thoughts and beliefs are. And there is something about the way that you live that seems to switch these things on and off. So he kind of goes into that. And, you know, it's not the kind of book that I think you're going to read once and you're going to go, right, I've got everything. But I think it's one of these books that you'll probably want to maybe read a chapter again. And again, I would say it is a kind of motivational book. And it is about what they call, I think, the way of being, you know, like ontology. So anyway, I think it's a kind of take on this idea of how you're being rather than what you're doing, and using Bruce Lee as a kind of template for that. I thought it was worth a read, and if you're a Bruce Lee fan, you might like this. But, you know, I'd probably give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. If you're into that kind of genre, that kind of self-help, personal development type genre, and a bit of philosophy, then I think it's kind of useful. Okay.